I want you to begin this segment by looking at the wonderful work of Charles Criner. You've seen his drawings in cartoons on purpose or by accident or other work that he's done for many decades in many publications. This is a man who started drawing in elementary school, nurtured his talent and his career for a lifetime and for the enjoyment and information of people here, locally and around the world. And now Charles Criner has written a book that hopefully will help raise funds for the Rutherford B.H. Yates Museum in Freedmanstown. This is the book, The Children and George, and Charles Criner is here this morning to talk about this. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you doing this.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What was your motivation for writing this book?
I wrote it because, first of all, I like cartoons. And this kind of tied me with my sisters and brothers and what we did a long time ago. So it's very important to me.
The Children and George, you are part of the children in the story.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
And
that's me and 4 of my sisters.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, but how many, were there 4 sisters total? You have more kids than that?
No, there were 7 of us all together. Yeah. But I just wrote that book about my 4 sisters closest to me. So
one of the things, I know you did the illustrations in this too as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And one of them I looked at, and we talked about this as well. This is the kids. You can see that the kids are you, and that's you, obviously.
Right.
You put a little self.
That's me, Linda, Cherry, and Pinky.
And that's one of the areas where there was a little pipe there that caught stuff whenever it rained, it got too high, whatever. And it seemed to me that's where you would get a lot of toys that you would play with.
Exactly. Not only toys, but we would get rub boards for my mother and just all kinds of things.
And it should be said, you're from what town?
Athens, Texas.
Big city in East Texas, right?
Yeah, about 30 miles from Tyler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because of this book, people who are going to make a donation to the Rutherford B.H. Yates Museum, they get you to autograph this. So that's that's an incentive for doing this, correct?
Yes. And it's a hardback.
Right, instead of the paperback.
Right.
Okay. So this whole process, how long did it take you to do it?
Oh, it's taken me years to do it, not because it was hard artwork, but it was just, I just didn't have the time to do it because I was so involved in other artworks, in lithography, printing, and silk screening, and all that stuff. But it wasn't until I got sick and couldn't do the other stuff, then I came back to the book. And that's the first book that I've had published. I have about 4 or 5 of them that I've done over the years.
Okay, and this you put, so what, labor of love, it seemed that there would be a definite labor of love with this book because it represents so close-knit family of yours.
It does. And I thought that I'd have all my brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and nephews to buy a copy. That's what I thought. But other people bought it.
Okay.
But my family wanted me to give it to them.
Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want people to buy it, and we want people to go to the, I'm going to put information on our website so that people can get this, because the Freedmen Museum is going to be the beneficiary of this.
That's great. It's a great museum.
It's a great museum, and this copy is a labor of love. Talk about the Children and George, and I asked you earlier who is George, and you said George is
a fish, a catfish.
And so how did he get to have the name of George? That may be a long answer, but...
Well, you know, I really don't know. I just named him George. But he plays a very interesting part of that book.
Okay, we want people to get the book and be able to go ahead and thumb through it.
It's very interesting.
By the way, you give $250, then you get an autographed copy. This is the Building Racial Bridges campaign. The goal is $350,000. Anything you can do to help is appreciated. You can get a Charles Criner illustrated book in the process. And Mr. Criner, I've got a check here as well. I'm going to give to the museum on your behalf. Okay. And I've already filled out the paperwork right here, ready to go. So follow my lead, and you'll be able to get that as well. Congratulations for this. We're going to do Newsmakers Extra. We got more to talk about. This guy's got a great career. We're going to do that. We're going to be back with a look ahead to next week's program as well. Go to